We are so happy to be back with you again after 1 month to our Cappuccino Talk. LAA is a non-profit association. We are based in Switzerland, and we started from a project from a collaboration with different European organizations funded by the European Union. And we have as a mission to share and research and help organizations network and learn to increase their processes efficiencies. So it's a pleasure for me to introduce Peter Horvath. His talk is named A Big Picture and Tiny Details, Creating Holistic Services with Service Design, which is a topic that is growing, that is influencing a lot of organizations to design better services.
To satisfy the customers, because they are the ones who will ensure that your business, stays in business. One of the key elements in service design is the design process, and the design process has been modeled and shown in many different ways. One of the things that I go back to when explaining, because it's a quite straightforward example and model to explain, is what is called the double diamond model, which was created by the British Design Council. And basically what it emphasizes is that you have to build the right thing and then build the thing right. And I want to add this little quote here that says, the entire corporation must be viewed as a customer-centric and customer-satisfying organism. So, this is from the 1960 article, Marketing Myopia. And, whoever wrote Everyone, it's great because this quote from 60 years ago does say that the entire corporation must be viewed as such. And then putting it together, service design is a combination of a lot of different fields. It involves architecture, it involves marketing, human-computer interactions, UX, engineering, graphic design, theater, manufacturing, customer care, organizational development, and many others. So as many people as there are in service design, they will mention as many characteristics. I have these 5, which are human-centered, so it emphasizes with and includes people affected both internally and externally, that it is grounded in reality, in prototyping, in research, and in experience, that is collaborative, engaging stakeholders from various backgrounds, not just from one or other department or user type. It is iterative, meaning that it is explorative and adaptive in its process, meaning that it tries something, improves on it, tests it, and continues like that. And it is holistic, meaning that it looks at both the big picture and the tiny details. And this article, which was in 1984, put together or put forward service design, and also one of its most widely used tools, service blueprinting or journey mapping, or however we want to use it. But the point with journeys or blueprints is not to overwhelm, not to add as much as possible. The ultimate, goal here is to start simple. And what I propose, if your organization has never done this, then do something very simple. Take the main journey stages, which can be as simple as before, during, and after. A customer journey is something that the customer experiences. It's just their view. A blueprint, on the other hand, is what the customer experiences plus what happens within the organization. So it has the front stage, what the user sees, and the backstage, the parts that are hidden from him or her. And this is, a photo of the Vienna opera, and this is the backstage behind the front stage. So as you can see, yes, there are already things that are quite impressive on the front stage, but the backstage, there's a lot of additional things that make that experience for the customers possible. And many of us, I would presume, probably work in offices or somewhat in the backstage. So we mostly work with these things, and it's very rare that either we are in the front stage or that we are experiencing it. So I want to bring the example of Lufthansa, where every employee has a set number of days within every year where they have to do customer-facing things, which means that the employees at Lufthansa, most of them have some kind of certificate to not fly the plane, but to be in the plane as flight attendants. And people up to director level and above, They sometimes fly on planes and engage with the passengers one-on-one. I'm not saying that, hello, I am the vice president of, no, they are saying, hello, can I give you a coffee? What do you need? Is everything good? So if you are still hungry, I will leave you with what are good services. This is from Lou Don's recent book called Good Services. It's a very nice little book. I really recommend it to you. And here are sort of 15 principles that Lou is highlighting as important things around a service.